Hey YouTube, this is Sun Jupiter here. So I finally beat Final Fantasy, so I'm here to do a review. Well, mini review. Yeah, I think it's mini. We'll see how long the video turns out. Alrighty then, so let's get started. So I imported Final Fantasy 13. So they shipped it out on the 17th of December. Didn't get it till the 23rd, which was fine. That's cool. Here's the box. Final Fantasy 13. Yeah. This is not my first Final Fantasy game I've imported. I've imported Final Fantasy X-2 because I couldn't wait for the conclusion of 10 because the ending that they gave us was not great. So, yeah, had to wait for that. But anyways, let's get into it. So, first thing I'm going to talk about is the battle system. It's like Final Fantasy XII's battle system, sort of, where you can see the monsters, right? But once you go up and touch one of them, it's straight in. It do a little quick cutscene, like quit transition from you touching monster into battle, and then you have no movement over your character. So wherever your character moves, that's because that's where AI wants it to move, and you only control one character. So for most of the game, you're going to be playing as, for the first 25 hours of the game, I should say, you're going to be playing with two or three characters, right? So it'll be Lightning and Hope, or Snow and what's that black guy's name? Sash or something like that. And then Fang comes into the mix later on. And then after the 25 hours done, so now you can rearrange your party however you want. I think later on, you'll be able to take. You could make anybody your main character, so you'll be able to take Lightning out and throw in whoever you want, right? And so when you're fighting, there's there's something called Optima change. In the American version, it's going to be called paradigm shift, which I don't know if it sounds better or not, but whatever. Okay, and then there are going to be 6 roles your character is going to be able to use. You're going to be limited to 3 for the first 25 hours, and then after beating a certain boss, you'll get the additional 3. So the 6 are attacker, healer, blaster, jammer, and enhancer. Yeah, all of that will be changed for the American version. I already saw it on videos and everything. It's totally different, so don't expect the same names or anything like that. All right, but to tell you the truth, the game is great. A lot of people have been saying it's pretty linear, so straight, and that's how you go. You don't go over there and do something, you just go straight, right? It is like that. There's a map. I'm just gonna call it a map, or yeah, a map. I'll call that map. So when you get to this one, it's a big field, man. This thing is big, right? And you got monsters to fight all day, every day, right? And then some of them are even stronger than the final boss. Like, after you finish the story, there is still 63 missions that you can do, side quests if you want to call them that, but they're pretty tough. Like, they're tough, so you do have time to finish the game, and then still have something else to do, right? So don't worry about it just being you go straight and that's all you do. No. All right, there's some parts of the game where you can just run around and do whatever you want to do, kill monsters. What else do you want to do in the game, right? Because I know I just want to level up my character. And speaking of leveling up your character, it level caps you. And the way it does that is in the Crystal Orium system. I'm calling it that, yeah. In that, that's where you level up your character. So it's like the Final Fantasy X sphere board thing, right? And the way it works is after you've beaten certain bosses, it unlocks different levels. You can go up. I think for the end of the game, you'll unlock level 5. So you're capped at level 4 when you reach the end of the game and everything like that, right? Expect to die a lot in this game, man. You're going to die a lot. Yeah, a lot. I died a lot. But you can always retry certain, you can retry every battle that you die in, every battle. So when you hit retry, it will send you right before you ran into the monster. All right? So you can decide to run away, like I did many times, or try run past them. And then some of the bosses, you just can't get past them because they're bosses, because you have to play them. Right? Yeah, other than that, it's pretty cool. For leveling up your characters, it's awesome. They don't do experience points. They call it something different, crystal points, but it's pretty much the same thing, man. It's just that you have to upgrade your character by yourself. And one thing I like, when you have all 6 characters, you're playing as 3, right? That if you do get some crystal points, those 3 get crystal points too, because they're kind of in your party, but not really. Only 3 can fight. But instead of you have to run around with 3 guys and get tons of crystal points, upgrade their board, and then throw in the other 3 and upgrade their board. Yeah, that would become tiresome. So one gripe, or one thing I did not like about the game that really frustrated me, was that when they're giving you only 2 characters, man, some of those boss fights take forever because of that. Like 2 characters. When you have 500 HP and they have 100,000. Really? 100,000. But that's the only thing. So that's going to make or break the game for some people, but I stuck through it. As for the story, well, I think it sucked. Well, because I couldn't understand one freaking word of it or anything of it, right? Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's in Japanese, that's why. Okay, never mind. I'll reserve a judgment for the story when I get the English version. Sorry for that joke. It was ridiculous. I thought it would be funny. Anyways. Yeah, but I do give Final Fantasy 13 2 thumbs up. Buy it, rent it, whatever you feel like doing, right? As long as you know that you have to invest at least 50 hours into the game, and then if you want to get everything else, achievements, trophies, whatever, it'll be trophies for me, because I will be getting the English version on the PlayStation, because it's 1 disc. Yeah, it's 1 disc. The game is going to be the same for both, but 1 disc. That's it. 1 disc. That's my decision. I thought I would get it on the Xbox, but it's 1 disc. Yeah, simple as that. And I don't mind paying for the game, obviously, because I paid $124 for the import. So yeah, 2 thumbs up. So whenever it comes out, when it does come out, March 9th, 2010, I'll be playing it. Don't know if I'm going to be doing any videos, but yeah, you guys should get it for real. All right, so this has been Sun Jupiter, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.